Next video. When cops tricked by criminals. Why he write the damn title like this? They be scalping each other. When cops get tricked by criminals.
I'm like really dumb, bro. I'm really dumb.
He got poisoned? How the hell you get poisoned?
I'm like really dumb, bro.
I think she poisoned you.
These are the moments cops get tricked by criminals, starting with the criminal who faked a heart attack to escape prison.
Who's having a heart attack?
Faked a heart attack and stole clean off on your ass.
On March 21st, 2022, a McKinley Sheriff deputy was transporting 3 inmates to the county's adult detention center when one of the suspects, Joshua Hall, screamed in pain, claiming he was having a heart attack.
What's going on now? God damn it. Who's having a heart attack? You are? Yeah. Okay, I'll get an ambulance over here. I'm on the I-40 on the eastbound lane at Route 66 pit stop. I have one inmate individual I'm transporting back stating he... What's that? Hold on. Please. Hold on. I'm calling people right now. Get you some help.
Although Joshua was a known criminal, his health and well-being remained the government's responsibility, and now that of the officer in custody. The officer called for medics and took Joshua out of the van to get some fresh air, as he had complained of shortness of breath. However, with bad intentions already in mind, Joshua took immediate advantage.
Okay.
Wait, his hands weren't restrained? Yeah. Are you serious? Look at him. Yo, what is the awareness on this guard? This deputy. He's holding his chest, peeking up at you every like 3 seconds, moaning and shit. Like, man, if you don't get your ass back in the fucking car, like I already would have.
Watch your step.
Hell nah.
Have a seat right there.
I would not have believed this.
What's going on now, sir?
Should have never took your eyes off him, gang. And he's laughing.
Don't. It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Help!
Yeah, that's a villain, bro.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop it. Down.
He does have cuffs on him. He just got out of them somehow. The hell?
After somehow freeing himself from his cuffs, Joshua initially gained the upper hand by punching the officer and attempting to retrieve his gun. However, the officer soon
when he punched him, by the way, his hand immediately collapsed, bro. He had to have done negative damage.
Gained control, putting Joshua back on the defensive, though not for long.
Get over here!
Brother, shoot him! Shoot! Blow that nigga kneecaps out. What are you just gonna let him get in the car and run away?
Joshua hijacked the prisoner transport vehicle and drove westbound on Interstate 40, evading numerous police officers and spike strips before ultimately being captured hours later.
They are stopped.
Yeah, that right there was not trigger discipline, gang. He
Joshua
literally
Hall,
wrestled
career
you
criminal.
to the ground, tried to take your gun to shoot and kill you, and now he's running away in the vehicle that you brought him in. That's not trigger discipline. That's just you being scary.
Face new charges, including 2 counts
I'm
of
pointing a gun at
kidnapping,
somebody if you're
receiving
not
or
gonna blow that
transferring
bitch.
a stolen vehicle, assault
Or
with
at
intent
least get
to
a
commit
taser
violent
out.
felony, aggravated fleeing, property damage, and driving with a revoked license. The next suspect managed to escape prison by outsmarting the officers. On a routine prisoner transport, Riverside Police were escorting Donald Nisley,
He
along
drove
with
straight through the
several
wall?
other inmates, to the Montgomery County Municipal Court facility. The transfer was proceeding as planned, with officers carefully leading the shackled prisoners from the transport van into the building. Surveillance footage later revealed that as the officers focused on moving the other inmates, Nisley subtly maneuvered himself out of their direct line of sight, slipping behind the transport van. His movement went unnoticed in the brief but critical moment when officers were preoccupied. Alone and unobserved,
This
Nisley
is not one of the jobs that you can have where you can just be on autopilot mode, gang. You have to be on 10 at all times.
quickly recognized an opportunity to
What
escape.
are y'all doing?
What followed was a daring and reckless attempt. Nisley quickly formulated an escape plan. He checked the van and found it unlocked. Knowing that everything was going according to his plan, he didn't want to make any mistakes. He then discreetly approached from the opposite side and discovered that the keys had been left inside the vehicle. Quickly, he started the engine and drove the van through the closed garage door, initiating his escape.
Made the damn
Moments
door
after the
fly
deafening
open.
crash, guards were alerted by the sudden noise. Rushing to investigate, they were stunned to discover the transport van missing and the garage door demolished. A swift head count confirmed their fears. Inmate Donald Nisley had orchestrated a daring escape. Realizing the gravity of the situation, authorities immediately initiated a manhunt to apprehend the fugitive. Donald briefly tasted freedom, but not for long. Officers quickly gave chase and found the van, half a mile from where he had escaped, crashed into a line of trees. Although Donald wasn't in the vehicle, he was apprehended a few minutes later
Why did
and
he
faced
abandon the
additional
car?
charges. In the next case, the suspect, a
Crashed
fragile,
into a tree.
unclothed woman, used what was considered a disadvantage to deceive the unsuspecting cop.
Hey,
What
okay?
the hell?
where's all your clothes out?
What? What? What are we talking about, gang? If it doesn't matter, man or woman, if somebody approaches you butt ass naked, you just gotta assume, like, hold on now. This is not normal. You need to approach this situation with caution. Why are you just allowing her to get close and get into your car? Into the driver's seat at that.
On January
Wait, what?
5th, 2017, a Maricopa County Sheriff deputy responded to a call at a gas station concerning
This
a
is a
woman
crackhead.
later identified as 31-year-old Lisa Luna, who appeared to be unclothed and very disoriented.
Hey, you okay?
No.
Where's all your clothes out?
I was raped.
You were raped?
Yeah, but I'm okay.
When did this happen? Tell you what, why don't you come over here, ma'am? What's your name? Hey, can you come over here away from the crowd?
Yo,
And
jeez,
talk to me.
dude.
Jacket or something?
Stand right here. I'll see what I can get for you, alright?
The officer tried to assist Lisa, who claimed she had been improperly touched. He retrieved blankets for her to cover up. However, Lisa had other plans in mind.
How did she get in, bro? How did she get in the car? Yo, what's up with these niggas just leaving the keys in the car? What is that? What is that method? What is that what type of play are you trying to make? That is not the meta.
The officer, who had only intended to help, had his car stolen by Lisa, who then took it for a joyride. She was pursued by several cops in a high-speed chase that lasted over 75 miles. The pursuit ended in a crash, after which Lisa, who later attributed her actions to drug use,
High
was
on
arrested
meth
and
and
charged with
spice.
unlawful flight from law enforcement, possession of a stolen vehicle, resisting arrest, auto theft, and aggravated assault of a peace officer.
I understand what they mean by saying like that. She manipulated him by saying that she was R-worded, because off of first impression you might feel like, all right, damn, that's that. If that is true, then we got to handle this situation differently. But again, that was avoidable. Why are you leaving the car? The ignition's in the keys in the ignition, door unlocked.
Were no match
Like, bro,
for the
what?
next suspect, as the officers who had confidently placed her in their car were in for the shock of their life.
Yeah, about that. God dang!
On September 2nd, 2017, Lufkin police officers arrested 33-year-old Tasha Sponsler for shoplifting. However, as she was being
I ain't
escorted
never
to the back
in my life seen the name Tasha spelled like that, bro. Sponsler. What the hell? But maybe the reason why they leave it in there is like just in case some shit does go down and they feel like they gotta get out of there quickly. That's why they leave the keys in the ignition, but that's still not good meta.
33-year-old Tasha Sponsler for shoplifting. However, as she was being escorted
Trying
to
to
the
be
backseat
creative
of the
with their
police car,
names.
and the officers were busy calculating the value of her stolen items, Sponsler quickly pulled a fast move on the cops.
Moving like this is a damn breakout movie scene.
Yeah, about that. God dang! Hey!
Sponsler stole a cop car and leading officers on a 23-minute chase before being stopped by a PIT maneuver.
Hit maneuvered her ass. Damn! Oh my goodness.
Sponsler escalated the issue from a misdemeanor shoplifting charge to multiple serious offenses, including evading arrest with a vehicle, escape causing serious bodily injury or threat of a deadly weapon, and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Showing a habit of poor decision-making, Sponsler rejected a plea deal for 16 years in prison, opting instead for a jury trial, which resulted in a 45-year prison sentence.
Oh, yo.
Habit of poor decision-making,
Yeah, she's just not getting out, gang. she's just not getting out. Said, I'm not taking that 16. All right, then, bitch. You're going to have to settle for this 45.
Sponsler rejected a plea deal for 16 years in prison, opting instead for a jury trial, which resulted in a 45-year prison sentence. The next officer
Whoa.
got poisoned while driving a woman suspect to a downtown Birmingham
Okay,
jail.
how did this one happen, bro? This don't make no sense to me.
I don't feel right. Hey, bro. I don't feel right. I don't feel right.
On March
Having a panic
27th,
attack.
2021, Officer Deanna Marshall and her team raided a suspect's home after receiving tips about illegal substances. However, while transporting the suspect to jail for questioning, she suddenly began to feel unwell, experiencing symptoms that quickly became alarming.
Was there fentanyl in that house? Huh? No? Yeah, there is.
How does that work? All you gotta, oh yeah, all you gotta do is touch fentanyl. Yeah, okay. I was about to say.
No, I got you. I got you. Same bubble.
It works that fast?
I'm stopping at 65, exit 280. I feel like I'm about to pass out. Hold on, I don't feel good.
I don't know how, yeah,
I don't feel right.
I don't know
Hey,
the
bro, I don't feel right.
the
I don't
deep
feel right.
details on how fentanyl works.
I think I touched fentanyl. I don't feel right, bro. I'm on exit 280 and 65. No. Yes. 10-4 medics are en route to her. Hey, I don't feel good, dude. I don't feel good. Give me your exact location. You on the side of the freeway or on the exit? I don't feel good, bro. I'm like really numb, bro. I'm really numb. I'm like really numb, bro.
I need more information on how fentanyl works to understand the how dire the situation is. Like, how is it?
Realizing she was exposed to fentanyl, Marshall pulled over and called for help as her body began shutting down. Fellow officers arrived and administered 2 doses of Narcan, stabilizing her before transporting her to a hospital. She later recovered, expressing gratitude for her team's quick response and life-saving actions. The next officer
Why the hell
fell prey to an attractive female suspect whose manipulation led him to
Damn
engage
thumbnail,
in
she was like foaming at the mouth and shit, bro. Like, what? What happened? So fentanyl makes you numb, right? Like, what is it? What does it do? Or like, why do people take it? It makes you numb and high, or like, I thought that was what perks did. I thought those were what made you numb, because they be using that in hospitals to treat severe pain. Interesting.
Inappropriate behavior and ultimately cost him his job.
I seen this, bro. This was crazy. This is what falling to temptation looks
On
like,
August
bro.
15th,
Like, what?
2023, San Diego police officer Anthony Hare was assigned to transport a female suspect arrested for theft, who also had an active warrant to jail. However, Officer Hare abandoned his duty to commit one of the most reckless acts possible.
Actually stupid. Actually brain dead, gang. This police officer is dumb as hell. Like, how do you...
I'll tell you after, hold on. A little bit.
How do you fall for something like this?
Well, I can't hear you now.
The female suspect asked Officer Hare about his relationship status. However, subsequent body cam footage reveals how she manipulated him into actions that have now landed him in serious trouble.
Don't say that right now.
Horny ass nigga, bro. Freaked the hell out.
I said
Like,
don't say that right
man.
now because everything's being recorded right now.
Officer Hare
Grown
then
ass
switched
man
off his body
with no
camera,
sexual
got into the
discipline.
backseat
This
of his
is
car,
crazy.
and proceeded to engage in inappropriate behavior with the suspect. He might have gotten away with it, if not for one crucial mistake he
locked
made.
himself
After
in the
spending
damn
over
car.
an hour in the backseat with the suspect,
Yup.
he realized he had locked himself inside, with the rear doors only operable from the outside. With no other option,
He had so much tunnel vision. He cared so much about getting that instant gratification. This nigga locked himself in the back of the car with her, and
Hare was forced to call his
What, he-
department
he
and
lose his
report that he
job?
was
Like, what
trapped.
are the
Another
consequences
officer
of
was
this?
dispatched to rescue him.
it is 50 times stronger than heroin. Damn.
Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle for me. Okay, hold on, let me turn my camera on.
The responding officer also turned off his body camera, but the incident was far from over. An internal investigation was launched into Officer Hare's actions, as his claim that he was merely checking on the suspect when the car was accidentally
Cap.
locked was not believed. During the inquiry, Officer Hare was asked to reenact how he supposedly became trapped, and it was secondhand embarrassment all through the demonstration.
Okay, you mind just showing us?
And then as I came in like that, I was trying to wake her up. My feet wasn't this, my feet didn't get caught like that. And then when I was like waking her up, that's when I noticed that this door closed on
I hate
me.
this shit. I've seen this. I've already seen this. I'm not about to watch
In
this
his
again.
defense,
This nigga's a
while the
moron.
investigation failed to reach a definitive conclusion about
moron.
what transpired while he was locked in the back seat, Officer Hare lost his job regardless.
Okay.
In the next case, a female suspect who had been secured in the police car proved to be far from secure, as she managed to take control of the officer's rifle and open fire.
We need backup immediately. Start EMS. Start EMS. We got a civilian. Got a civilian hit.
What the
While
hell?
conducting a welfare check in an Oklahoma neighborhood, deputies from the Grady County Sheriff's Office spotted and arrested Rachel Clay after
Yuck.
finding her crawling and barking in the yard of an unfamiliar property. They placed her in handcuffs
Barking
and
in the
secured her in
yard.
the patrol car. However, while inside the vehicle, Clay managed to free herself from the handcuffs and attempted to escape. From the back seat,
Why'd
she
they leave
reached
the
through
rifle in the
partition
back?
into the front, accessed a switch
Oh, it was in
to
the front.
unlock the gun locker, and retrieved a rifle. She then loaded
That's-
the weapon, pulled it
man.
out the rear window, and opened fire on both officers and civilians engaged in conversation nearby.
Ow! What was that?
She actually
Danny, I'm hit right here. Yeah. I'm hit right here too, Danny. Hit in the head.
hit in the head.
16 County, we got shots fired up here. We need backup immediately.
Got shot by an AR, and his reaction was, "Ow!"
Start EMS. Start EMS. We got a civilian.
Get down.
What the heck? She get out of her cuffs?
Bro.
Can you go in? Stay in. You see her, Danny? You got eyes on? Huh? Shots fired. Get over here. Get over here. Your dad's hit, man.
Blood was walking on nonchalantly.
The officers were shocked by how Clay managed to access their rifle, especially since she had been handcuffed before being placed in the car. Additional police units were called for backup, leading to a prolonged standoff as the suspect barricaded herself inside the vehicle. After several hours, she eventually surrendered. Subsequent drug tests revealed that she was under the influence of illegal substances, and she was charged with 3 felony counts of shooting with intent to kill. In the next case, the suspect outsmarted 2 cops and nearly took their lives after successfully smuggling a firearm into their vehicle.
How?
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Gun.
On December 4th, 2012, police arrested a suspect.
What is going on, bro? You gonna get in the back? Again, yeah, like how? What do you mean? Why did you allow him into the back of the car without searching him first? He's not cuffed. What was leading up to this whole situation? And then you gonna check him with a gun in your hand and try and tussle with him with just one hand, but once you know that he has a gun, you're just not gonna shoot, like, bro.
Suspect and placed him in the back seat
If you
of
wasn't
their car
going
while
to
transporting
shoot
him
to
jail.
begin
The
with, you should have
officers
just had your
who
shit
had
holstered.
inadequately searched him before placing him in the car put themselves at significant risk when the uncuffed suspect pulled out a hidden gun from his person.
In 2012.
Stop kicking stuff.
Alright, my bad.
Huh?
My bad. I just don't know what the hell I did wrong.
Alright, W awareness from the cop, I ain't gonna lie. he peeked a little bit over, he said, oh hell nah.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Gun. You got it?
Got it.
You stupid.
Lock in. Yeah, they was on that. They was on that. Drug his ass.
The gun was confiscated from the suspect, his hands were cuffed, and he was then transported to jail. It's unclear what charges he was facing or later faced. If you want to see more videos like
They lucky he wasn't all there. Clearly, from the way that he was talking, slurring his speech, he wasn't all there. Had he been on timing, that would have went completely different.
this, please like and subscribe.
That was tough, though. That was a tough video.